Why does it feel like no matter how much you earn, you never seem to get ahead? You're working hard, making decent money, but your bank account tells a different story. Here's the truth. It's not about how much you make. It's about the mistakes you're making with the money you already have. Today, I'm breaking down the 7 money mistakes that are keeping you poor, and more importantly, exactly how to fix them. Stick around until the end because mistake number 7 is the one that costs people hundreds of thousands of dollars over their lifetime. Mistake number 1, not paying yourself first. Here's what most people do. They get their paycheck, pay all their bills, spend on whatever they want, and then if there's anything left over, maybe they'll save it. Spoiler alert, there's never anything left over. This is called paying yourself last, and it's financial suicide. You're prioritizing everyone else, your landlord, credit card companies, restaurants, before you prioritize your own future. The fix: flip the script. Pay yourself first. The moment your paycheck hits your account, automatically transfer 20% to a savings or investment account. Treat it like a bill you can't skip. If 20% feels impossible, start with 10%. Even 5% is better than 0. The key is automation. Set it up once and you'll never miss the money. Within a year, you'll have built a financial cushion you never thought possible. Mistake number 2, death by 1,000 subscriptions. $9.99 here, $14.99 there. They seem small, right? Wrong. These subscription services are bleeding you dry. Let's do the math. Netflix, Spotify, Disney Plus, that gym membership you haven't used in 6 months, meal kit delivery, cloud storage, gaming subscriptions. That's easily $200 to $300 per month. That's $3,600 per year just disappearing. The fix: do a subscription audit right now. Go through your bank statements for the last 3 months. Circle every recurring charge. Ask yourself, did I use this in the last 30 days? Does it bring me real value? Cancel ruthlessly. Share accounts with family where possible. Rotate services. Watch Netflix for 3 months, cancel it, switch to HBO. Take that $200 to $300 you just freed up and redirect it to your investment account. Invested over 30 years at 8% average returns, that's over $367,000. You just found $250,000 in canceled subscriptions. Mistake number 3, paying only the minimum on credit cards. This is the trap that keeps millions of people broke. You've got a $5,000 balance on a credit card charging 22% interest. You think, I'll just pay the $150 minimum payment. Feels manageable, right? Here's the reality. At minimum payments, it will take you 23 years to pay off that card, and you'll pay over $8,000 in interest alone. You're paying $13,000 total for $5,000 worth of stuff. Credit card companies love minimum payments. It's how they make their money, off your back. The fix: attack this debt like your life depends on it, because financially it does. Use either the debt avalanche method, pay off highest interest rate first, or the debt snowball method, pay off smallest balance first for psychological wins. Here's your action plan. List all your debts. Pay minimums on everything except one target debt. Throw every extra dollar at that target. Once it's gone, roll that payment into the next debt. Stop using the cards while you're paying them off. Cut them up if you have to. This might take 1 to 3 years of discipline, but freedom from high-interest debt is the foundation of wealth building. Mistake number 4, letting your money rot in a savings account. You've been told to save money, so you do. It sits in your bank account earning 0.01% interest, while inflation runs at 3 to 4% per year. Congratulations, you're actually losing money. $10,000 today will only have the buying power of about $7,400 in 10 years, thanks to inflation. Your money is rotting. The fix: you need to make your money work for you. Once you have 3 to 6 months of expenses saved as an emergency fund, keep that in a high-yield savings account earning 4 to 5%. Everything beyond that emergency fund needs to be invested. Low-cost index funds like the S&P 500 have historically returned about 10% per year on average. $10,000 in a savings account at 0.5% for 20 years becomes $11,049. That same $10,000 invested at 10% average returns becomes $67,275. That's a $56,000 difference for doing basically nothing except moving your money. Start with your employer's 401k if they match. That's free money. Then open a Roth IRA. Automate monthly contributions. The earlier you start, the more compound interest does the heavy lifting.
Mistake number 6, buying new cars. Nothing screams, "I don't understand money," quite like financing a new car. Here's what happens. You buy a $40,000 new car. The second you drive it off the lot, it loses 10 to 20% of its value. In the first year, it depreciates another 10%. You're now underwater on a depreciating asset, paying interest on money you borrowed to buy something that's losing value. It's a wealth destroyer. Add in a car payment of $600 per month, insurance that's higher because the car is new, and you're spending $700 to $800 per month on transportation. The fix: buy reliable used cars. A 3 to 5-year-old Toyota, Honda, or Mazda has already taken the biggest depreciation hit, but still has 10+ years of reliable life. Instead of a $40,000 new car, buy a $15,000 used car. If you can pay cash, even better. If not, finance as little as possible and pay it off aggressively. Here's the wealth building move. Once your car is paid off, keep paying that $600 per month, but to yourself. Put it in an investment account. In 5 years, you'll have $40,000 plus saved to buy your next car in cash. You've broken the cycle. Mistake number 6, lifestyle creep. You get a raise? Great. You immediately upgrade your apartment, lease a nicer car, start eating out more. Your income went up, but so did your expenses. You're making more but saving the same amount or less. This is lifestyle creep, and it's silent but deadly. The more you earn, the more you spend. You're on a hamster wheel, running faster but getting nowhere. The fix: when you get a raise or bonus, immediately increase your savings rate by at least 50% of that raise. Got a $500 month raise? Increase your monthly investment by $250. You still get to enjoy $250 more per month, but you're not letting it all slip away. This is how wealth is built, not by earning more, but by saving more as you earn more. Challenge yourself. Can you live on last year's income with this year's salary? Banking the difference is the fastest path to financial independence. Here's the mindset shift. Every raise isn't permission to spend more. It's an opportunity to secure your future faster. Here are the mistake number 7, waiting to start. I'll start investing when I make more money. I'll get serious about this next year. I'm too young to think about retirement. This is the most expensive mistake on this list. Time is your greatest asset in building wealth, and you're wasting it. Person A starts investing $300 a month at age 25. Person B waits until 35 to start, but invests $500 a month. Both invest until 65 at 8% returns. Person A ends with $1.05 million. Person B ends with $745,000. Even though Person B invested $72,000 more total, they end up with $305,000 less. That 10-year head start was worth over $300,000. That's the power of compound interest, and it requires time. The fix: start today. Not Monday, not next month. Today. Even if it's just $50 per month, open that investment account, set up the automatic transfer, take the first step. Consistency beats perfection. A small amount invested regularly over decades beats large amounts invested sporadically. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Let's recap the 7 money mistakes keeping you poor. Not paying yourself first, death by subscriptions, paying only the minimum on credit cards, letting your money rot in savings accounts, buying new cars, lifestyle creep, waiting to start. Here's the truth. You don't need to earn 6 figures to build wealth. You need to stop making these mistakes. Fix even half of these and your financial life will transform within 12 months. If this opened your eyes, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that actually helps you build wealth. Drop a comment telling me which mistake hit home for you. Remember, small changes, huge results. Now go fix your money.